Hey guys, it's Christine, also known as Ivy Winter. Thank you for joining me for another Disney video. So for some time now, I've had a number of people ask me to do a video about the Disney dining plan, and I sort of put it off because I have never used it before. And there's a really good reason or two for that, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. I will give you some information on the dining plan and how it works, if that's something that you've been looking for, because it definitely can be helpful for some people, and I'm not saying that just because I don't do it, you shouldn't do it. So I will go through a rundown of what the dining plan sort of looks like and what it means, and I have some prices for 2019. So just looking at it from, top level, the Disney dining plan is a plan that you can buy into where you basically get credits for meals per person per day to use for your entire trip. There are some cases where there's a promotion going on and staying at a certain resort, you might get a discount, or you might even have free dining. They do this often during times that they know are going to be generally lower attendance to try to drive people in, because free dining is free food. So that's pretty amazing in and of itself. There are 3 different plans depending on what you are looking for, and prices are different for adults and kids. So I'm going to run through what I know to be the kind of plans and prices for 2019. So there's the quick service dining plan. Quick service are the restaurants where you do not sit down and get waited on. They are the ones where you pick what you want, you walk up to a cast member, kind of puts the order in, and then you go and you pick it up in the back and then go seat yourself with a tray with your food. It's something that I often do. I do like my sit-down meals, but quick service can be really convenient, and some of them aren't too bad. So if you're more of a quick service person, if you don't care about sitting down at table service, then this might be the plan for you. It includes 2 quick service meals. This is per day. 2 quick service meals, 2 snacks, and 1 refillable mug. Those are the mugs that you can refill soda and water and tea and coffee and all of that stuff if you get those. For adults, it is $52.50 a day. For children, it is $23.78 a day. Snack credits can be used for a lot of things, and I think it's really important for people who do this to be smart about their snack credits, to not use them on things that might not be very filling, or just aren't worth the cost, because your credit is a credit no matter what. So whether you're getting a snack that's $2 or $6, your credit is going to cover either of those. So it's kind of smart to maybe get the $6 snacks so that you are essentially saving more, I guess. So something to also think about. Regular dining plan means 1 table service per day, so 1 sit-down restaurant, 1 quick service meal, 2 snacks, and a refillable mug. So this is probably like your lunch and dinner. Again, you need to consider like what you're doing for breakfast. Maybe you want to cover breakfast, but these aren't really like 3 meal a day plans, which is part of the reason why I don't do it, but I'll get to that. That is $75.49 a day for adults, $27.98 a day for kids. And then the deluxe dining plan, which is the highest plan you can get, is 3 meals, period. Just 3 meals, so you get your 3 meals a day. Any combination of table service and quick service. So you can literally do 3 table services if you want, 3 quick services, 1 quick service, 2 table service, however you want to mix those up, 2 snacks, and a refillable mug. $116.25 per adult per day, and $43.49 per child. So that said, that's your plan. There it is. So why do I not use the dining plan? 1, I've never really gone during free dining. I feel like it's not as common of a promo anymore, but even still, I've never been during free dining. If that was the case, I would probably use it, because why would you say no to basically some free food? But for me, the cost is not worth it. I'm usually traveling by myself or with a group of friends where I am handling my own cost. I'm not covering other people. Maybe we treat each other to a lunch or something, but for the most part, I'm not paying for everybody. I'm paying for myself, and I know what I eat, and I don't eat enough food to justify the cost of these plans. Generally, I've done the math of like if I did, say, the regular dining plan, which is more like what I would do. I do like to have quick service and table service. So if I did the regular plan, I'm still paying more money than I find that I pay when I pay out of pocket at these different places. Like I'll look at a restaurant and say, this is what I'll probably order, and do the math, and it doesn't really make sense for me. I don't have 2 snacks a day. I would say I don't even have 1 a day. I have 1 every couple of days, and I've never used refillable mugs. It's not a thing that I care that much about. I usually have a bottle of water. You know, we buy bottles of water outside of the parks to save money, and then, you know, can refill them and all of that good stuff. So it doesn't really make sense for me as one person cost-wise. Also, having too much food is waste. If I know I'm not gonna finish the meals that I'm having on the dining plan, I'm going to be tossing them out, and that is wasteful. So I'd rather not be wasteful. I'd rather not buy into it knowing that I won't use it all, and basically be wasteful with my food if I'm not gonna eat it all. I'm also not a serious food planner. I get more serious about my part days and my fast passes. I am not super crazy about restaurant reservations. We make them, and we definitely make certain ones early. Like we know that there's certain things, if it's Hoop-Dee-Doo or Ohana, whatever, we want to do 180 days out. And like, for example, this January trip that I'm currently on, as of this being out, we booked a lunch here, a dinner there, for the full group because we knew it would be harder to get a party of 5 last minute. And then that's about it. Then we play the rest by ear in terms of quick service. Sometimes we split up. Sometimes we decide last minute where we want to go eat. So we have kind of a mix of the ADRs that we know are really, really important, and then go with the flow. We're not so picky. We'll get what we can get. I feel like if you're in a Disney dining plan, you are very conscious about making all of your ADRs 180 days out. Where am I going to eat each day? How many credits do I have, and how am I applying them all? Some people get really down to the nitty-gritty of like, you know, what is the most expensive thing I can order, or the most expensive restaurant I can sit at to make the most of my dining plan. That's not something that I enjoy doing or want to do. So there's no appeal for me to really use the dining plan because I just don't schedule my food in that sort of way. And I also feel like if you're someone who has a deluxe plan and you have the opportunity to do 3 table service meals a day, you get into your head that you want to do that because it's going to be the most cost effective. But then I think you're just chasing your meals, right? Like you are feeling like you need to sit down 3 times a day, you need to rush over to your ADR. You are probably spending more time doing that than you are on rides or enjoying the atmosphere, doing any other extras. Not something that super appeals to me. I don't want that pressure of feeling like I have to book certain things and I have to use all of my snacks, and I'm really mindful about like, am I getting the most out of the cost of the dining plan? It is just so much easier for me to go with the flow, eat where I want to eat, and like I said, generally I'm spending a lot less money as one person than if I went on the dining plan. So there you go. Those are some of the reasons why I don't use the Disney dining plan. Again, I'm not saying it's not right for you. There's probably some people watching this who are like, I do it every single time, and it's great. And I think it has to do with personality, cost, and how much do you eat? You know, I'm not somebody who eats a lot. I eat tiny, tiny breakfasts. I do like a quick service lunch, and sometimes a sit-down dinner, and not even every single time. And that's about it. I don't really do the snacks or anything else. Those are my thoughts on a Disney dining plan. That is why I've been putting off making a video about it, because it's just not my forte. I've never used it before. But maybe some of the things I've said are something to consider when you are trying to decide if it is right for you. I would love to know your thoughts on the Disney dining plan. Do you use it every time? Have you used it once or twice? Do you never use it? What were your experiences? Was it worth it? Did you find you spent more or less? Let me know in the comments below. It's really helpful for other people who are also here looking for that kind of information. If you like this video, then like it. If you're like me, you should subscribe. I make videos every single week. I'm currently in Disney World, which means there will be vlogs very, very soon. So you definitely want to stick around for this. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of the day.